So it's just on. Like, this dickhead Kev did a countdown. And then...
Straight in with the swear words.
He did 2 seconds, so he did a countdown, right? He did a 3-second countdown and goes, I'm only joking, and then just goes, and he's already clicked record. It's the first episode of Back to the Features with me, Kieran Bartlett, and the wonderful Chloe.
His wife.
The wondrous. It's me, wife, right? So, this is a podcast where we will be revisiting our favourite films and trying to give you movie night vibes every Monday. So, should be a lot of fun. This first episode is, of course, James Cameron's immortal 1997 classic, Titanic. And had to say it that way to be a knob. But yeah, listen, this movie is absolutely sensational. You love this, don't you?
I do. It's a Chloe favourite.
It is a Chloe favourite, although it's soon being put in the wee box of movies with, say, like Ghost and Notebook, and maybe Forrest Gump, of ones that we can only watch every now and again because Kleenex haven't made enough tissues. Sounds weird. Talking about weeping, so still sounds weird. But listen, this is going to be a lot of crack. But here, wait till you hear this. Over here at Back to the Features, we are all about doing movie nights at home. And why shouldn't you? You can't really have a movie night though, can you, without popcorn? So we've teamed up with our sponsors, Golden Popcorn, a company from Antrim. They make amazing cinema-style hand-cooked popcorn. They do sweet, salty, and sweet and salty. Great flavours. And they also make this stuff here called Gourmet Crunch. A great time. This is actually a bag and not an apron, but what are you going to do about it? The magic of TV. I would highly recommend these. We 74 calorie a bag Louisiana barbecue flavour ones. What we haven't done is eat all the ones they gave us and then stuff this multi-pack with a t-shirt of mine and sellotaped it. We haven't done that. So there was also cheese and onion, but they haven't survived the week. So anyway, I would highly recommend any of these products, especially if you're having a movie night at home. So go over to goldenpopcorn.com and check it out, see what you can find out there. They also sell these in all the major supermarkets here, so Sainsbury's, Asda, Tesco, stock all of it. Very happy to partner with these guys. Thanks for sponsoring our podcast. If you like what you see here on Back to the Features, you can get a whole lot more ad-free content over at patreon.com/Ciaran Bartlett Comedy. That's /CIARAN BARTLETTCOMEDY. Ciaran Bartlett Comedy. Please come over there for £4 a month, which is just £1 per week. You can get loads more of this type of chat. We will be doing Take 5 over there, which is our sister podcast, completely ad-free, where we discuss our top 5s of various types of movie scene, various things that happen in movies. We have one over there that's about, holy shit, that guy just died. We have one over there that will be about our top 5 cold opens. So it's a lot of fun. We will also give you access to my previous comedy specials. We have the Grand Opera House one coming onto that Patreon pretty soon. We have also got tons of old comedy specials and old bits and pieces of comedy, and we've got loads of new stuff coming too. We have more of our cookery segment, Smells Bitchin', on there. We have more things coming that are crazy that I can't even talk about right now. So check it out all over at patreon.com/Ciaran Bartlett Comedy. Thank you. Welcome back to Back to the Features. We're talking about Titanic today. So what we're going to do in this podcast, we've kind of got some segments, if you will. These are topics of conversation that we're going to sort of have for every movie. We'll be starting off with your watch history on this one, and your Clint Eastwood one take. Like, what's the thing you take away from this movie? So what is your watch history with this? Like, what's the first time you saw this?
Too young. Because it's big tragedy for a 6-year-old, you know.
I was just say you're only 4 when it came out. Mm-hmm. See, I just smashed my 11 plus at the time, but that's right. And so it came out like December-ish, 97.
Mm-hmm.
So
things you should know before hitting record.
Look that up. Look that up. Did you know when it came out?
No,
I did. That's why I said December, because it came out. Yeah, it came out in November in Tokyo, so I actually do know about it. All right? I actually do know about it.
It came out in Tokyo before
it
anywhere else?
Yep.
Why?
Ask James. I wasn't actually able to get him for the pod. He's busy doing Avatar 9 or whatever, but here, listen. In 97 it came out. Now my memories of seeing this at that time were that I sort of went, I think I went to see it in about March or April of 98 because it was in the cinema forever. Now, films used to be in the cinema for longer. Like now, if they're in there for a few weeks, that's it. And then they go on the streamers and on the rentals. But the rental streamer, Amazon. Anyway,
easy for you to say.
It's been over a year now. But at this time, films would have been in the cinema for a couple of months. But this was in the cinema for like a year, as far as I remember. But my big two big memories of this were there was a wee girl in my primary school class who went to see this movie literally about 20 times. Like, it was like, that's mental. I could name her, but I won't because she's probably an adult now, and she must be. That's mental. Unless
what does that mean?
I don't know, unless she's like the wee girl in The Witches that just lives in a painting as a child. She should be around my age, right? Anyway, so she went and saw it loads, and then a mate of mine told me the ending. He told me what happens to Leo before I went and saw it, because there was a whole thing. You can find out about that on the Patreon. I've talked about it in detail why I did that.
Spoiler alerts?
Kev's asking, are we doing spoiler alerts on a movie that's nearly 30? It's nearly 30 years old, and I think everybody knows the ship sank, right? But
somebody didn't though, didn't they?
Well, our Sheila's mate, again, I could name her, but she's a teacher now, probably wouldn't appreciate it. She went to the cinema with our Sheila and was crying during it and whatever. And then our Sheila was like, oh my God, that was crazy. And she was like, I can't believe it sank. Our Sheila was like, get out of my life. But anyway, my other big memory of going to see this, so I actually went to see this in the cinema with my mum and our Sheila. And so I was 11. That's key information, right? The movie was at 12. So this was when you used to have to look a movie up, the movie timings, up in like the newspaper, like the Irish News, right? And it would tell you when it was on and what cinema. And so Mum decided she was going to take me and our Sheila to see it a wee post-mass matinee on a Sunday, right? So went to mass, melt, then went round to the cinema, and we got to Yorkgate. That's where we're going to go see it. And the lady at the ticket desk in Yorkgate goes, what age is he? And I goes, 12. And my mum, thinking that she would get me in cheaper, goes, that's literally what she did, goes, he's only 11. And she goes, well, he's not getting in then. And I was like, there's meant to be ditties in this. And then she rushes us out to the car, and we had to go see it in Glengormley. And again, the lady goes, what age is he? 12, right? So I actually missed like the first 5-10 minutes of this, like the bit where they you know cards. Yeah, the bit where they go down and no so I was there for that. I missed like Paxton pulling the safe out of the out of the sea and all that, like, so I had no idea. I missed the first the Kate Winslet the nip painting, missed that, but great times. And then, sorry, by the way, when it got to that bit in the movie when Jack's doing the dirty portrait, Ma Bartlett like does the old hand across the eyes. She did. Do you know Dad did it to me as well during the we went to see Animated Gates during that weird dirt scene between Rachel Weisz and Jude Law. I know, yeah. No, remember they anyway, that's neither here nor there, but I was much older. I was about 15 at that point, and they're doing like Russian sniper sex, and my dad just went, you know, just over the ice. Anyway, so great days. But yeah, so that's my kind of initial watch history, and then over the years, I've kind of, like, I've probably watched it, I would say, at least once a year since then. Like, I mean, we've done it probably once a year.
I would actually like to see it in the cinema, because I obviously missed all that, and I can't believe it was in for nearly a year. Does that ever happen? Not
really. Like, I mean, it really, like, it was in there forever. What do I call it? It's been in for quite a long time at the minute. What's the One Battle After Another is still in the cinema, which is mental.
It's just if people are still going to see it, they'll keep it in.
They'll keep rolling it out. So
sure.
My Clint Eastwood one takeaway from this film, and this is controversial, by the way. We'll get into the reasons for it later. But I hate Rose, and it isn't just because of the door. It's not just because of the door. There's a big reason for it. Do you want me to get into this now? We'll just do this now.
Aye.
Right. Well, what? Kev's trying to be rude in the corner. He doesn't have a mic. He's doing all kinds of hand signals, right? Now, my main reason that I dislike Rose is because she does so so as an old lady, I don't like her, right? She's had a full life. What? I might not allow my opinion.
I didn't say nothing.
You said everything. I didn't say nothing. Right? So, at the end, obviously, we're skipping through a lot of story here just so I can say why I don't like her. At the end, she doesn't give Bill Paxton the necklace. Now, that's something, right? So don't like that about her, because that would have made that guy's life, and it's nothing to her. So she should have just given it. I'm sorry, because that also, her dropping that into the ocean leads that awful moment in the Britney Spears video. Do you remember this? The Britney Spears video for Oops, I Did It Again. Britney's giving it rice. She's wearing her wee red catsuit and all. Luda. And then she
Go give me it. I want the impression.
Right, so in the big middle eight, the bump bump, right? It goes to an astronaut randomly, because she's dancing on Mars. An astronaut randomly hands her something, and she looks down, and it never shows you what it is. And she goes, "But I thought the old lady dropped it into the ocean at the end." And he says, and this is on the radio edit, by the way, he goes, "Well, baby, I went down there and got it for you." Shite. Now, so don't like her because she drops it at the end, but this is the big reason. You know, at the end, and I hate this bit in this movie, by the way, you know, at the end, and I never know if it means she's died as an old lady on the ship, but she goes back to the movie finishes with her walking back into the Great Staircase in Titanic, and all the cast, all the ones who you just watched float past the camera, are on there, right? She's pretending she doesn't love that. They're all dead, and all the people who are dead show up again, and of course Leo's waiting there, and they do the big cheesy clap, and everybody loves it, and they kiss, right? She's lived a full life, by the way, with another husband. Where's he? She had you know what I mean? She survived Titanic, Jack died. She's lived a full life with this guy, had kids because her granddaughter's on the thing. She has kids with that guy, he's not around, so he must be dead. Where's he? He's not in her wee death dream. She skips over her whole life with that guy to go back to kiss a guy that she met for 3 days. That plays on any man's mind. Do you know what I mean?
Only if you're the second husband.
But she wasn't married to Jack.
Well, second love.
Well, look, listen, it's my opinion. That's my Clint Eastwood one take. So what would be your one take? What's your takeaway from this?
Oh, you've done it.
What?
That's it.
You hate Rose as well?
No.
What?
No, I you know what? You've said enough.
You don't have
I don't
what your
have
take
I
is?
don't have a one take.
Do you know what I think Chloe's take is? Leonardo DiCaprio, why? That's what I think. She'll say it's not. I don't even like him, yet we've seen all of his films. We watch them multiple times a year.
I go one take. I like the guys that are playing the music in the bottom of the boat.
See, we'll have to get that, because I hate that bit as well. But anyway, we'll come to it.
So that's the end of watch history.
If you didn't hear that was Kev saying, because he doesn't have a mic, we're gonna have to sort that out, aren't we? Things you found out in the first go. He said he likes the bit when there's an Irish session down in below decks. We'll get to it.
No, I like that they're the ones that are going to die.
So our next segment is to do with some trivia. So this movie,
on IMDb, believable.
that's really hard for me to say that one. We'll have all the titles. I can't even say that one. On IMDb, believable. It needs work, that one, doesn't it? But anyway, go. What's your best bit of trivia about this? Are you reading from something? That's supposed to be out of the
That's
shop.
my notes.
I don't. Well, don't make it too obvious. Don't be like.
To break the ice, because Leo and Kate hadn't met yet, she flashed him the very first time they met.
Oh, are we Me Too? Is it?
She
I
knew
didn't
she was
know
going
that.
to be full frontal, so she had to flash her titties to see break the ice. So that's my favourite bit of trivia.
That's your. I know. That's mental. The tit of the iceberg. No, I didn't know that. That's mental. My favourite bit was just. I'm a money guy. This movie was. It cost 200 million, and my memory of this, even as a child, was there was like news stories going around of like, this is going to be the most expensive film ever made. It's over $100 million, and then it was like, it's 50 million over. Now it's another 25 million over, and it just kept going up and up and up. And people started, if you remember, like contextually, in the 90s, there was a couple of big bombs like this, like Waterworld was this big Kevin Costner movie out a couple of years before, huge money, tanked at the box office. So like people were going, Island of Dr. Moreau, awful. starring Val Kilmer and David Thewlis of Harry Potter fame. Awful movie. And it bombed as well. And so like people were going like, how are you ever going to make back 200 million? But it worked out for Jamesy because it made 2.264 billion and was the highest grossing film of all time until he beat it himself with Avatar. What a man. Like
the film
guy's a maniac.
Cost more than the boat took.
Good.
That's like more than the boat.
Good trivia.
To build. That was really terribly worded. I'm very sorry.
The film. Hang on, need to read it. A couple of other wee bits and bobs of trivia that I found out were to do with like different people that you see dotted around it. So like the old man and woman who die on the bed together while the water's rushing in, while the music's ripping your heart out. That's meant to be Isidore and Ida Strauss, who owned Macy's. This is great trivia. This is next layer trivia, by the way. I think their great granddaughter, because like they had family, obviously, their great granddaughter was the wife of that guy Stockton Rush who owned Ocean Gate, and actually died at the Titanic as well. So isn't that mental?
Yeah, that is.
But great trivia. But actual human beings' lives anyway. But yeah, totally crazy. Another good bit of trivia is that once it strikes the iceberg, it actually sinks in real time. Like that section of movie is like the exact amount of time that it took for the real boat to go down, like, which is ludicrous. James Cameron, by the way, just an absolute maniac. All the trivia that's about him is just like he's working 16-hour days on this for like 2 years, and everyone hates him. The people were wearing t-shirts. The crew were coming into work wearing t-shirts, being like, "I'll never work on Titanic 2." You know what I mean? Just because he was mental, and like because he's a workaholic, he was expecting that of other people. I actually saw an interview with him recently where he was saying, you know, he looks back on it and goes, well, he had all these achievements, like it won 11 Oscars, like that's pretty amazing, but like, and all the success, but he wishes he'd treated people a wee bit easier, which is James. What are you doing? So, have you any other trivia?
I don't. That was my favourite one.
What was that? Like the Diddy trivia?
No, sorry, the
boat,
the titties and the
titties and boat.
The budget v profit.
Yeah, budget v profit's good on this. Like that's huge. Imagine spending 200 million, you still make 10 times back. Do you know what I mean? I couldn't even. Anyway, I can't even. So we're gonna move on. Kev's gonna pass me this little prop because this next segment is sponsored by Pizza Crew. This is the Pizza Crew Oscar clip. Smells good. It's just box. That's what she said. So this is Pizza Crew. You're having a wee movie night. Get yourself a pizza. They're in Andytown on the Ormer Road. So the Oscar clip, this is our favourite bits. Now, this could go on because there's quite a lot of good favourite bits in this. I would say I have about 5 favourite bits in this, and 2 of them are Kate Winslet's titties. Now, what would your favourite bits of this be?
Oh, it has to be the bit where she drops the ocean.
Yeah,
Aye.
She drops the ocean into the necklace. And then you realise you've actually put on Inception, which is another Leonardo DiCaprio movie, because Chloe does fancy him.
Where she drops the necklace into the water and goes...
I hate that bit. I hate her when she does that. I'm like, you old bitch. She should give it to Bill Paxton. No?
Yes.
I hate that bit. She just coughs Bill Paxton. Do you know how much those ships cost? Do you know how much the ship is to take him out there? Anyway, I hate that part. One of my favourite bits would be... well, this isn't really a bit, but one of the things I love about this is that it just hits you hard in the feels from like minute one. Like minute one, it's crazy. But I love, and I think this is a scene that I could just go on YouTube and just watch this scene over, is the presentation of the ship sinking. When Bill Paxton's mate talks them through, you know, he puts up the video of how they believe it went down. And then there's a documentary that's out now with James Cameron on it. And they've updated it, like using like actual like marine archaeology research to like say actually we don't think it happened just as quick as this, or what speed it went at and how it landed where it did under the sea. Like I think it's amazing. I also really like.
You can see how this is going to be hard to make it funny.
I've been having. Are you not having a good time?
I remember sitting down to watch this, and I was like, "This is actually fucking tragic."
Of course it is.
How are we gonna?
Well, we're not laughing at the dead people. We're laughing about bits in the movie that we've seen loads. No.
Yeah.
That's good. It's good though when your co-host goes, "It's hard to be funny, isn't it, Kieran?" And then you're in that room now. Do you know what I mean? No. That would be my favourite bit. I also really like I like the bit when Kathy Bates, I like it and I don't like it at the same time, but I like her character. But I like the bit when she sort of takes Leo under her wing when they're gonna have to he's gonna have to pass for, you know, he would almost pass for a gentleman. That whole bit when he's gonna have to be like, you know, posh at the dinner.
Yeah.
And she sort of takes him because she's new money and she knows what it's like on them streets. You know, I love that. You like that dinner scene, don't you?
Oh, that's my favourite bit. But it's
and yet when I asked her what her favourite bit was,
clip, but the Oscar clip for me.
But this is your favourite bit. Sorry, go ahead.
Oscar clip? What's Oscar worthy?
Yeah, but like it's all your favourite bit.
She says nothing but puts all the emotion into that to throw the necklace on.
You would give that old woman an Oscar for just going
Yeah, because when we get
it's the noise Kev makes when he throws it into the ocean. Sorry.
When we get to the end, not the end, when we get to the emotional part, I'll tell you for why, right? But Oscar worthy for me is when Leo and Tommy meet up again. They see Fabrizio.
That is
the
good.
gate's locked. Leo runs up the stairs and he's like, "Open the gate," and he won't do it. And he shakes it and goes, "God damn it, son of a bitch!"
Yeah, that is good. He loses it. Yeah, that
10
is
out
good.
of 10, right? But then when they get to the next gate and they put the bench through it, and
Oh,
then
yeah.
Tommy smacks your man.
It's a good smack. It's a good
so
smack.
satisfying.
I'm not a great fan of
Oscars.
Tommy. I'm not a great fan of Tommy, but you know who I really loathe? Fabrizio. We'll get to him. Listen, other best bits though. Now that we've done your actual bit, you would give an Oscar for what? Like that dinner scene is. See, I think the dinner scene is the
It's
best
excellent.
acting in the whole film.
It is.
I have a question though.
Hell.
Why does Jack? Why does he not have? He's meant to be from Wisconsin. He says he's from Chippewa Falls. Isn't that? I think that's in Wisconsin. He talks about being from there, and he talks about, you know, they've got some of the coldest winters around, right? Why does he not have a Wisconsin accent?
Why doesn't he sound like Steve Avery?
Why? Yeah. Why isn't he like that?
Maybe no, I'll never get out.
Maybe now we'll never get out. Maybe now I'll never swim away. Like, I mean, maybe now you will let go of me, you bitch. Anyway, it's just something to think about next time you're watching. Why doesn't he sound like Steve Avery? Great dinner scene though, and I love other favorite bits for me. I love Rose's ma because she's not a witch, but basically for me, absolute like just scene stealing guy in this movie is, and I mean this unironically, Billy Zane as Cal.
Oh yeah.
Because he's actually weirdly funny. There's a couple of moments that are funny, and then there's the domestic violence scene, which isn't funny. But there's the scenes where he's like, Rose is displeased. What to do?
Don't blow your load now.
I know. I
outside
have to save some of that. But yeah, I think other favorite parts for me. I mean, obviously, it's hard to talk about it being your favorite part, but the spectacle of the ship getting sunk it's unbelievable filmmaking. What? I'm not saying like, oh, stuck it.
That's my favourite.
I love this bit. Look at them dying. I'm not sitting doing that. I'm just saying it's unbelievable filmmaking. Do you know what I mean?
My favourite bit's when your man bounces off everything.
Oh.
That's great.
Kev, just hitting it hard. So, you're giving your Oscar for what? For the thingy?
For Leo at the gate.
Leo at the gate. I give it for Leo at the dinner table.
Sure.
Weirdly, he didn't win an Oscar anyway. Thanks a million to Pizza Crew for sponsoring our first Oscar clip section. This next section is called the Razzie Reel, which is your cringiest bits. Have to consult my notes because there's quite a lot of these for me. There's so much cringe in this movie.
For me, it has to be when the women are walking down the deck and Jack turns around and there's a hawker on his chin.
Oh, nobody wants the hawker. The good news is that I think I've just deleted all my notes, which is good. So the rest of this podcast is going to be fun.
Who's unprofessional now?
You're a knob. I actually literally...
Who's not making eye contact with the lens?
I think I've literally deleted all my notes.
Have you actually?
Do you know this doesn't happen if you use paper?
OG, guys.
I actually literally think it's gone. Look,
Carrie B.
I had everything. Well, look, I can still remember it because I've read it, but yeah, all my notes are gone.
And there's no recovery.
There's no recovery. Well, I don't think so. Anyway,
much like the guy who.
I'm gonna. I know. Yeah, this isn't a great ad. Oh, here, no, it's back. Up your bum, right now. Family. We're trying to make this more family friendly. So, I'm so glad I have this back because I have my notes. I have all my Razzie reel bits. Oh, here I've loads of these.
We'll just cut this part, sure, will we?
No, definitely leave it in. Leave it in so we can get more sponsors in, up the budget, get me more paper. So, I have a couple of these. What was your one? Sorry, what did you say?
A hawker on the chin.
Oh, just makes you cringe.
Oh, it's terrible.
See, I think it's funny that part, but
no, it is.
It is, but
it's still
it's gross.
One of the worst bits.
It must have been gross having to film it, because
What will be a real hawker?
No, not on him, but they do. I mean, he does do a lot of actual hawking, like.
No. Yeah.
So you're gonna have to do that like 50 times. Do you know what I mean?
I don't know why. When you hear the sound of it, you need to swallow. Like. Yeah, like I don't know. It just makes me feel weird.
When it makes me gip, like it makes me.
I know.
You're
the same. Martin Kev's the same. Doesn't like talking about snatters.
Chloe has a story about swimming past one in a swimmer's when she was a kid and it went into her mouth.
Yep.
And that, I mean, even thinking about that now is making me want to die.
I remember somebody spat on a cold lamppost and then it froze and then somebody hit it and popped.
Oh!
Let's move on from this, guys. Some of these are quite small, more nitpicky, and then it ranges to like, I hate this guy. So, Rose's luggage on the boat.
Right.
When she's an old lady, she arrives at Bill Paxton's ship with her whole house with her, and it melts me because I just go, you entitled old witch.
That might be her last trip.
She doesn't know it.
No, she does.
So what? So she should take everything with her and clutter up their deck?
The dog and
melt
all,
her.
yeah.
She's a melt. No, I don't like that. Another one is, this is my best one. I'm saving that one. I hate Fabrizio. I said to you when we were watching, I went, I can't wait until he dies, right? And then when he did, I was already blubbing about everybody dying. And I actually don't like when he dies, when the chimney falls on him. But I hate the scene when it's so cheesy, the scenes between him and Jack and all that. We're the luckiest sons of bitches in the world. And they run to the front of the ship. And I'm like, there's no way you get to the front of the boat. You're in steerage. There is no way you get to the front of that ship. And here, I know James Cameron has researched this meticulously. He's been to the Titanic 12 times. He spent more time on the Titanic than the captain of the Titanic. True story, right?
Are you really that upset at the thought of somebody from steerage making it to the front of the boat?
Takes
That's one of your worst bits?
I hate the cheese between the two of them. I hate Fabrizio. He's a terrible character. And sorry, Danny Nuzzi, you're an awful actor as well. He's in The Rock and he's awful in that and he gets shot dead. And when he dies in The Rock, I laugh right now anyway. So, another cringe actor in this for me is the Ma from Terminator 2, the Janelle, the foster parent, the foster mum from, yeah, like, so I have this problem when I'm watching films where I want them to combine, like I want, a character to just start being their character from another film. So I want her, she plays Irish in this, by the way. Oh, we just have to get out of the boat, children, right? She's talking to her kids, right? I don't know why she sounds Jamaican, by the way, right? But she's talking to her kids in Irish. We want to be ready when the man lets us off the boat, no, don't we? And then, anyway, I want her to then turn into, the foster parents are dead. Like, I want it to be, hey, Janelle, what happened to Wolfie? I can hear him barking. Wolfie's fine, honey. Where are you? And she has her arm up like that because it pulls back and she's got Todd on the Terminator. I just want that. I wanted to cut to her, like she's telling the kids, we're going to go to the land of Tiernanog, children. And she has the arm up like this. And you cut round and like the captain of the time, yeah, Fabrizio was just like, unbelievable. So yeah, she's in it. She cringes me out a couple of times. Other big cringe moments. I don't like Tommy Ryan, the Irish banter merchant. It is like have angels fly out of your arse as get next to the likes of her. Out. I hate that third class party, and I'll tell you why, and it's all about Rose. I have my main one. I hate the way she gets on at the party. She's doing the whole, I'm posh, but I'm one of the lads.
So you think you're big tough men?
I know. You think you're big tough men? Let's see you do this. And she does like a wee ballet move, and I'm like, you'd get smacked. I don't like her in that scene. That scene just goes on too long for me. The third class party, and it doesn't seem like a fun time. It just seems like it would smell. Do you know what I mean? Maybe do you know what's happening here? We're discovering quite quickly that I would probably have only wanted to be on it as a first class passenger, and I definitely would have dressed up as a woman to get off it. Do you know what I mean? Like that's what we've discovered. I'm sitting there going, Chloe, quick, stitch two of your dresses together.
Funny you should say about dressing up as a woman, because my next Razzie reel is fucking, what do you call him?
Oh, Bruce Ismay.
I know, no. But hold on.
Cal?
No. What did I write? Van Pelt shamelessly steps on to a lifeboat. I fucking hate that bit.
Van Pelt from Jumanji, Jonathan Hyde, the actor. He plays Bruce Ismay, the owner of the ship. Rat.
You Van Pelt.
Oh, she wants it. She nearly said it. We're trying to make it more family friendly. So, you Van Pelt.
C-bomb.
Yeah. So my biggest cringe moment, right, is the fact that Rose, and this I can't necessarily lay claim to this as something that was an original thought, because this has been around. This was something that was talked about when we were in primary school. Like, I remember lads I was at school with talking about this when we were like 11, right? So I can't believe I didn't hear about this a lot after that. Like, people, because I've said this and people are like, oh, that's a good point, right? Rose tells this story. She tells her story to a room full of marine archaeologists, right? And includes the bit where Leo takes her into the back of the car and rams her. Why would you tell that story? As an old woman, you're 100 years old.
Because that's your only experience. They've asked her to tell them about her experience on the boat.
See if you were telling someone about our experience of doing Route 66 in America, would you also tell them about any time we got down and dirty, would you? I wouldn't. Oh yeah, it was class. Went to Atlanta in Illinois, and that is actually a place, so don't try and correct me and go, it's actually in Georgia. There's more than one.
How long was the boat on water before it sank?
A few days.
Right, so that's a few days of your life.
You're going to tell?
I'm going to tell.
You're telling everything? Yeah. You're 100 years old, you're going to go...
The time I was chased through the steam room.
I also hate that bit. There's no way they ran through the engine room. Go ahead.
And then...
What you do down here?
Because I'm not led to the part where they're on the deck and they witness the
Why could you not just say, so he drew me naked? Obviously, you already know that because you have the naked picture of me. So I don't need to tell you. I can tell you about that.
Made it through the steam room. The picture wasn't enough. He had me in the car. Yeah. And then we witnessed the crash.
We ran through the steam room, and then we decided to absolutely ruin the back seat of an old Ford. And if you actually
slip and slide.
If you, how has that happened? Anytime Kevin and Chloe are together, the phrase "slip and slide" seems to come out. How does you know what I mean? Like, how does that happen? How also, like, so guys, whenever you're putting the robots through the boat, could you actually see if you can get to that the smelly seat in the back of that car and see are our streaks up the back of that seat still?
What smell worse, steerage or the back of the car?
The back of the car smells worse than the party. Look.
Oh, poor people smell worse to Kieran apparently. he doesn't like them.
Cabbage water.
Unbelievable. She's actually sat there. But imagine that, though. I imagine being one of those archaeologists, and there's a bit where it cuts back to them, and they're all like...
You wouldn't love to hear
I would be laughing.
What happened after this picture, Rose?
She could skip and go, we get chased through the steam room, we came out of the door, no need
Wants
to go...
to see people die, but doesn't want to see them right.
Could go... I don't mind it. I'm just saying from...
It's on your worst part.
I know, but I'm saying from the point of view, it's told from her point of view, so it's a bad bit of... It's just a bad bit of writing. To go, BS. This old woman sitting there going to Bill Paxton, and then he did me in the back of a car. I just think it's weird.
You're weird.
You would tell that part of that story if you were her?
If I was in my 80s and I had sex with Leonardo DiCaprio when I was in my 20s, you best believe I would be telling that story. I'd be like, film this.
Leo, if you're watching, I know she's too old for you now, but here, she loves you. She'll say she doesn't, but she does. No, I don't know.
Was Rose the first woman that went down on the Titanic? Right?
Yeah.
Kev's been trying to worm in who went down on who. He said earlier, what's the difference between him and the Titanic? Only a few hundred women went down on the Titanic. Like, he's been trying to worm that in all night. So we move on now to Wonder Quotes. This is where we'll talk about our favourite lines in this film. Nearly all of mine are Billy Zane. Just so you know. Just so you know ahead of time. What's your favourite line?
I have a list.
Hit me.
Smell ice, can you?
Oh, smell ice. That is a good one. That was on mine as well. Where have I written mine?
I'd rather be his whore than your wife.
It's been 84 years.
I'm going back up.
I'm going back up. We say quite a lot of these. Chloe will say it's been 84 years. If I'm taking too long.
Kieran's talking about poor people, and I'm fucking sick of it.
How uncouth.
All life is a game of luck.
Yeah. I've a great character, by the way, that guy.
Yes.
The Colonel. I read about him. Do you want to know a wee bit about him?
Is it funny?
No. It's so awful. Sorry. Look up that guy, the Colonel that was on the Titanic. Oh, mate.
I'll just give it a sure.
Right,
throw it in.
It is tragic, though. So he survived. He helped people get off the boat. He survived by getting there was a submerged, this is the real guy, by the way. There was a submerged, what's the word for being upturned? Not submerged. An upturned lifeboat. What's that word for that?
No.
Upside down, but there's another word for it. Capsized, right? Upside down. Right, so there's, he got onto that, and other men got onto that boat with him, and some of them slipped off in the middle of the night and died and all. It was horrendous. And then he survived, and he wrote a book about his experience of it and how he helped people. But he never recovered because he got really bad hypothermia. He died in December in 1912. He was the first person who survived to pass away. And he died shouting, "We have to get them all onto the boats," which just made...
It's great for a comedy podcast.
I know. Here, listen. Sorry. I know, but it's just
went on for a chicken empire.
The Colonel. Yeah. Sorry, I know, but I can't. We can't talk about it and not mention some of the things that really happened.
You mentioned how Cal earlier stole the scenes that he's in. It's actually quite funny. He has some of my favourite lines.
Give me someone.
I have a child.
Oh, I have a child.
That was more.
I know. What was yours?
Last of the weekend.
I know you. I have a child.
Stay alive, no matter what.
I will find you. There's no powder. Sorry, now we're just doing Last Mohicans.
I put the coat on her.
I put the coat on hers, but I love Rose is displeased. What to do? And I love when I snorted in the middle of that. I also love when he does you'll honour me the way a wife is supposed to honour her husband. Oh, rage. You remember that. And then he does, I'm trying to think, there's another one that he does.
Open your heart to me, Rose.
We always say it in an Irish accent, even though
he's not Irish.
Yeah, he's not. This is good. Another thief. Another thief. He loves that. Look at me, you filth. Love
That's
that.
a great one.
That's a great one.
Yeah. So you want to go to a real party?
I believe. What's this? I can't even read my own handwriting anymore. I need to up my game here, to be honest with you. I heard this one. This is the first time I heard this on this rewatch. The purpose of university is to find a suitable husband. Remember that, kids?
Who said that?
Rose's ma says it when she's talking to the other women at the table. It's a wee subtle one. I wrote it down because I went, that's mental. Life lessons, like, you know what I mean? I can do some of the guys working on the boat if you want them. So I can do this one. Fetch the master at arms. I can do that one. I can also do what are you doing in here? I can do that one. There's definitely another boat guy. I love the snidey guy that then won't let Jack into when he comes back to see her and they won't let him in, and he just goes, "You're not supposed to be here." I can be him. Mm-hmm. That's quite hard.
Put your lifebelts on.
Put your lifebelts on. Is there anyone out there?
Is there anyone alive out there?
Can anybody hear me? We have to go back. I can do all those.
Oh mate, you have to pay for that, you know.
Shut up! Oh, I love that. I hate that guy. Oh, there's a couple of the White Star Line. That's White Star Line property. Oh, You will die. Quite literally. The most erotic moment of my life. Someone says that on it because I've written it down and I haven't just done that for myself. Rose must say that. Oh, that's what she says. That's why I've written that down. She goes, it was the most erotic moment of my life. I'm like, I don't want to think about you being erotic, you old raisin. I know, yeah. No, I'm not happy with her.
We need a Kev cam so you can see this gesture.
I know. I believe you may get your headlines, Mr. Ismay. Oh, that's a good one. No.
I love when Mr. Andrews goes, you take the, go down to E deck, take a left, then a right, then a left, then a left and a right. And she's trying to remember.
You walk through, you have to go through, what is it? He says something like, you have to go through like it's like, you have to go through a crewman's passage, take a left, take a right, press A, press B, press A, B, B, B. You're like, all right, this isn't a death move on Mortal Kombat. Tell me how, mate. And then she just gets her. That's two of the most unbelievable parts in this film is when she breaks him out of the cuffs. That's unbelievable. Yeah, like, I just go, and it's kind of funny, but it's not believable. And then another unbelievable bit, and this is such a movie.
Is it as unbelievable as poor people getting to the front of the boat?
They wouldn't have been there. Are you saying if you were paying a clean fortune to be on that boat and all the poshness, like, they're going to let you die on the boat because you're poor, and you think they're going to go, come on up here and stand at the prow?
No, it's not that. It's your disdain.
No, my disdain isn't for the poor. My disdain is that it happens in the film because it wouldn't happen in real life. Why? Shut up. And then the other unbelievable bit, and this is such a movie trope, is when Kathy Bates looks at Leo and goes, I have some suits that are belonging to my son. You're about his size. That would never happen if that was me. No one would ever turn around and go, I have the suit for you just in my bag here. It's 3XL. Like, that just doesn't happen. So I hate that when that happens in movies because it's so fake. I have my last Cal line. Do you want it? Yes. I have two, actually. There's one where she's going to run off with him. Rose is going to run off with Jack, and he just goes, no! I said no!
That is amazing.
And then there's one where he goes, Mr. Murdoch, I'm a businessman, and I have a business proposition for you. I would be so good as Cal. I love Cal. Yeah. Oh, Cal's brilliant. He's such a bastard.
Is that because he's rich? You love his money.
Do you know what? I would have had all the 4 cabins that he has, and if I was traveling with Chloe, I'd have put her in steerage. She loves it so much. There's hardly any rats, love. I'm not elitist. No. What? Am I elitist?
Mate.
I've been on the Stena line, and there's been times when I haven't even got one of them cabins. I've sat with a riffraff down getting cheap chicken burgers and baked potatoes.
On the Stena line.
I know.
Oh my goodness! They're never giving you anything free ever again.
What? And now she's giving away the family secrets that I've had. We sponsored trips by Stena. What are you doing? What are you doing? Now it's all out there for everybody. No.
You should.
In the Stena line. Me just getting free taco and iron brew because that's all that serve on it. Now, so have you any more great lines? Any more wonder quotes?
I do not.
I have one.
Go.
Give us a...
There's one from I enjoy the conversation. It's not really a wonder quote. I just enjoy the dialogue between Rose and her ma during the I'll call it the corset scene, where her ma's like aggressively tying her into a corset, and you're like, is this metaphorical for the restrictions that the upper echelons of society and expectation put on you, Rose? But I enjoy the dialogue between them in that scene where she's like, how can you be so selfish? And she's like, I'm being selfish. And then the line that I don't like, though, is the ma going, we're women, and our choices are never easy. And you can just see the American flag coming up behind her, and Oprah sitting going, anyway. No, don't like that. So, shall we move on? Next segment?
Yep. Director's cut.
The director's cut is a segment where we're going to discuss things that you would add, things that you would cut from this movie. So, what have you got for that?
I would cut out all of Kieran's discrimination.
You're an asshole, by the way. Go on, what have you got for it?
No, what is it? I'm being serious.
You don't have anything for that other than that?
No, it's perfect. James Cameron is a hero.
It's not perfect. I have multiple things that I would cut.
Oh.
I would cut any shot of a poor person. I would cut the third class party in half, and I mean with a samurai sword, just everyone's dead. You go in there and it's like Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon's been in there.
Somebody's gonna clip this together of all the times you were being weird about
I'm
poor
not
people.
being. You keep saying it. I'm not.
No, you're saying it.
No.
How would I have anything to go on if you're not being discriminate?
Hold on. Let's clear it up once and for all, right? I'm not discriminating, right? I'm saying on that boat, you know what I'm on about. On that boat, you're my.
Why are you trying to bring Kevin to the fore?
On that boat,
he's trying to take you down with him.
On a boat. Oh my God! Let me say this.
You are the Titanic.
On a boat, where where people are being very carefully arranged by class to the point where they were allowed to die because of the class they were. Do you really think that people from the lower decks are going to be dandering up around the prow of that ship just as it's taken off? No way. Setting sail, rather.
That might be where the gates are opened. You know, where everything hasn't been locked down tight.
Everything was locked down tight on it. That's the thing. The rich people had their areas on the boat, and the poor people had their areas. That's the thing.
But then how did
that's
That's the way Kieran likes it.
Asshole.
Right,
I would also cut. This is something I would change, because it does. But I wouldn't have Leo die. It melts me.
I know.
I'm actually melted every time he dies.
Very divisive.
It's just his death. Would you? I would have had her. Well, obviously she can't
between fans of the film, like that's all is talked about is the boat, the door scene.
I just wouldn't have had him die. I think it sucks. I think it would have been.
You wanted the second car scene.
Yeah, on land, and the car. I want. Do you know what I want to happen? I want something weird to have happened with what they've left in the car. Once it hits the seawater, it generates an alien or something, and then they have to, like, it's like Cocoon or something. And then they have to, in Titanic 2, you know, Back to the Deep or something. They have to go down and kill it or something. I don't know. And maybe he dies in that one. Maybe Rose dies. Oh, I know she can't die because she's the old bitch telling you the story. But like, do you know? Yeah, and her man.
Better crack of Leo's telling the story.
It would, yeah, because. Oh, sorry. I thought you were just gonna say something misogynistic, Kevin. But yeah, it would have been better crack. Yeah, it would have been better crack because he's not a wee snide. She's a wee snide. Other bits that I would change. I would also, so related back to what I was saying earlier about the fact that in that scene at the end, in her wee dream sequence when everyone else is alive, I would have had her actual husband show up. Do you know what I mean? You know the scene when she...
Why do you care so much about this other guy?
Right, okay, because I put myself in his shoes, right? Imagine we spend our lives together and then I'm dead first, and when you're coming to meet me in heaven, actually instead of coming to meet me, you go to a boat and Leonardo DiCaprio's on it. That's melting. Do you know what I mean? Like, that's the you know, that's the... I don't know what else to say. That's the fear. Do you know what I mean? I don't want to spend eternity going... Oh, we spent a life together, we shared everything together, and actually you're spending eternity with somebody you knew for 3 days just because it was on a doomed boat. You know what I mean? Nah. I would have had him
Kieran wants his credit.
I would have had him showing up being like, what's going on here? Who's this? Sit back! All that. You know what I mean? I love you! So, I'd have done that. And, I hate this line. A woman's heart is an ocean of secrets. Oh, no, yours is, Rose. You twisty, turny old bitch. I just don't like her. So, those are the things that I would change. Have one here. Who would you be in this if you were acting in it? Who would you be?
Obvi.
What? You want to be?
Rose?
You want to be Kate? I put down
Put your hands on me, Jack.
I said that I would probably want to be the Colonel, or Archibald Gracie. Yeah. Well, life is a game of luck. And, you know...
You want to live long enough to make people cry?
I'd be the fellow player. Play on to the end.
Kev's just gigging until he drowns. I could also deliver his other great line, which is, women and machinery do not mix. I can be that guy. I have the elitist attitude already baked in. This is a wee one that we're not going to do on every episode. But can you pitch me your unnecessary sequel or perform?
I mean,
something from it.
I think you've topped it. You know, Titanic 2.
Back to the Deep. I've also this is a good one that I came up with. This is Titanic 3, Back from the Deep. Cal searching for Rose like a serial killer. When he realizes that she's an actress. So the story is that she survives and changes her name to Rose Dawson, which I can't believe Cal didn't look for on the survivor list, which is ludicrous. But she goes on and becomes an actress, a vaudeville actress or whatever, and had a full life and whatever. Cal did, and his family did look for the heart of the ocean, the Coeur de la Mer, right? So imagine it's 1920s, right? Mm-hmm. And the story goes that he killed himself in 1929 when the Wall Street crash happened. Imagine this, it's 1928, right? Late 1928. He finds out Rose is an actress. He sees a poster of her and he starts hunting her, looking for the heart of the ocean. And then there's a cat and mouse game and she kills him and makes it look like a suicide. Ooh. That's very rose coded as well. That's my, James, if you're watching, I'll write it, you direct, right?
Rose colored glasses.
That's, yep. Rose tinted spectacles. Rose your boat. Right, anyway, so let's talk about music. This is the perfect score. Talk about the score.
Oh, mate, evocative.
James Horner.
Yep.
He gets you right in the field.
Yep.
As soon as it starts.
I will say though, I don't like Celine's version.
Why?
No.
There's fucking me.
How much better is it when it's not lyrics and it's just playing hauntingly in the background?
It is more haunting when it's. Is it weird? Does it somehow sound nautical? Like it literally sounds like the sea.
Yeah. Well,
is that just because?
I'm sure James considered that.
You're a cheeky wee dick. I'm being serious. I'm
asking.
No, but I'm asking. Does it sound like the sea? Like the music makes you like? Does it make you think of the sea when you hear that music? It makes me think of it.
Why? Yeah, because it's exclusively linked to that film.
That's my.
What?
Can you sell what I'm saying a wee bit here? Come on to my team, right? I'm trying to ask the question. Do you link that music to the sea because of the film?
Yes.
Or if you just heard the music, does it make you think of the sea?
I don't know because I've seen the film. So
well, let me give you an example.
I can't go back and unsee the film and only hear the music and go, I think of the sea.
As soon as you're trying to cut me down at every wheel and turn, let me ask a question, right? You can just cut me down here by going, no, don't know it, right? But there's a Sting song called Why Should I Cry For You?
Yeah.
It makes me think of the sea.
And the song. Volunteers.
What? Well, some of the lyrics are literally about the ocean, to be fair, but the actual music...
So it's not a stretch to think of the sea?
Shape of Your Heart by Sting makes me think of open heart surgery.
I know.
You're a knob. I just think that it, like, the music feels and sounds nautical on its own, not just because of the movie.
Yes.
But, well, why could you not just have said yes 8 minutes ago?
Because it's not funny.
Oh, because I wanted to just rip your bag open. Or so. So you don't actually like the song? Song won the Oscar.
No, I love his composition. I don't like her singing on it.
I believe this to be true. I believe this to be true. Also at the Oscar ceremony that year, in 98, excuse me, was Elliott Smith, who did the music in Good Will Hunting, which is all quite soft and slow acoustic stuff, and he's quite a nervous guy, and they brought him out on the Oscars to play a song, and you're like, dude doesn't need to be there. Like, imagine being that guy. Like, Celine's song was like the biggest hit of that whole year. Like, she's obviously gonna win the Oscar. Why bring this guy there and make him play? And he's sitting on the stage at the Oscars just beating through a wee song called Miss Misery, and it's quite a weird performance. And then,
but why would you not, like, doesn't matter if you win or not, you got to play at the Oscars?
It's the taking part that counts, apparently.
Yeah.
I'd be melted here. We went to an award ceremony and didn't win, and we left early, so that's a lie.
I took part in the food though.
The food was good that night, wasn't it?
It was good.
Here, weirdly, that room was in that room with the Titanic
so it was.
staircase in it, which
It's
is mental.
full circle.
Another wee bit of trivia. They only, the shot when the water crashes in around that, they had one take.
Mm-hmm.
They had one take because it's going to destroy the staircase and destroy
Nobody smile, right? You have to look like you're scared.
You just look like you're dying, right? Like,
And
I know, and do it, right? Imagine those high pressure moments, like one take scenes.
I don't
like,
even think they would have had the actor. I think that actually would have been scary. The noise of the water rushing in.
be mental.
Can't be easy to deal with.
Is there any other particular bits of music that you like? I oh no, it gets you right. I'd say at the start of the movie, you get a wee brief second of the dad and his daughters, and later on, it's the dad. This is when it's all in like sepia footage, and you get a wee shot of the dad doing the only for a little while.
I can't even say it to Kieran as a joke.
I know, I don't like
He
that.
gets teary.
I
Only for a little while.
don't. I actually don't like it. It's so sad. It's so grim. No, don't. I don't like it. But the other bit of music then, I do enjoy that string quartet. I enjoy when they're out on the two things I enjoy with them. One is, apart from the fact that really did happen, I enjoy that
Professional to the end.
when it starts going down, they're like, let's play something upbeat, guys, and they play like, what about Orpheus or whatever, and it's like dun, 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 and the fucking ship's going right. Some guy comes in with a wee in the background. Oh mate, great. And then they talk about the fact one of them goes, nobody's listening to us, and they're like, oh, it's pretty much like Planet Dinner, and I'm like, good gig banter, guys. I identify. But
I like the bit when somebody comes up to them and asks them, do they know the gambler?
Play Grace. It's my last time.
You play Grace for me, cousin. He punched somebody and now he's in jail. Right? Here's fucking Grace then on a Saturday night. Well, stop requesting that. Stop. Do you know what? See, on a Saturday night, and if you're in town and you're going to and there's live music on the bar, stop going over the people and requesting melting, slow, shite songs. Because they'll feel obliged to do it for you, but they hate you for it. Kev doesn't do it anymore. But I also enjoy so when they play Nearer My God to Thee, that's when it starts.
Somebody's asked for that, haven't they?
But yeah, some melter. I play out for my mummy. She's just she has PCOS. Doesn't matter. Look it up, right? So,
It's as well for you, Kevin. As a man,
as
you
a man,
wouldn't know what that is.
You don't know the struggle, right? So,
I think I do know that. Look it out. Popcorn.
well, no. So we actually are gonna need to get you a mic, but the
Fuck up, Kev.
I know. Stop talking. Nobody can hear you. Get back in the steerage, Kev. Only makes for first class. So they play Nearer My God to Thee. They actually did play that. I mean, you turned around to me. I have this written down. You turned around to me in the middle of us watching this and went, "Would you want somebody to score you drowning?" Right? That's mental. They play Nearer My God to Thee, and that's when it starts going. And then it starts going around all the different people in their last moments of struggle, and that's when you get the wee, we're going to the land of Tiernanog, eternal youth and beauty, and then the foster parents are dead.
What if it happened now? What music would they be playing? Megan Thee Stallion or something?
Yeah.
Jerry Cinnamon.
Can you play Charlie XCX? Because as I'm going down under this water, I want to know what colour my monks are. Brown. Anyway, I think musically though, the other nice wee bit of music in this, I don't know why I enjoy this so much. You know, when the first class passengers are all singing the hymn, and they finish on that big, those in peril on the sea, boom, and you're like, oh shit's about to go down. It's great.
Yeah.
The music's class in this, like so evocative.
Yeah.
Um,
those choices are so intentional.
I always think that if I had one criticism, and I do.
As a first class man, here's what I think.
I would have just been sitting with my iPod. No, the do you know what would happen? Sorry.
If I don't want to breathe the same air as them, I certainly don't want to listen to the same music as them.
Say if a ship like that, God forbid, went down like that today, all the dickheads would be on their phones filming it. Wouldn't even be getting on the lifeboats. We'd be going, oh, look at this, guys. Hello, TikTok. The water's coming up. Anyway, mental. So,
breaking pieces of the iceberg off into their glass for a mixology lesson. Whatever.
So, the other, what was I on about? I can't remember. There was another bit of music I want to say about, my criticism is that the especially the nearer my God to thee bit, it's quite manipulative. Like it's very much like you will cry now.
Yeah.
Which leads us
imagine something actually tragic's happening and some cunt's playing the fiddle.
I know, like
sorry.
There it is.
Sorry.
Just lost the family podcast rating on Spotify. That's it. It's over. Listen, we had a good run. We did about 40 minutes or something. 50. I don't know. Can't remember how long we've been on because I lost all track of time whenever Chloe started cutting me down. So I can't even remember. But no, we've lost it now. Yeah, but no, somebody's playing the fiddle. Somebody starts literally playing the saddest song we can think of.
You'd actually smack somebody.
Yeah. I probably would.
Or somebody brings up Spotify.
I've just thought of some other lines, by the way, that I really enjoy. I really enjoy when he has done the business proposition to Murdoch, and then Murdoch takes the money and throws him at him and goes, "Your money's not going to save you any more than it could save me." Yes, yes, love that. So here, what do you hear about this? This week's episode is sponsored by our brilliant friends over at Dougies Goodies, which is a wondrous bakery with flagship stores in Ballymena and Belfast. Have a wee dander in. Feels like walking into a nightclub in all the best ways. I'd highly recommend getting on over to dougiesgoodies.com where you can customize loads of these different things. I mean, this week's movie is Titanic, which always makes me think of ice diamonds. You can get them customized, get wee pictures put on them. Get a wee picture of the old lady from Titanic put on it going, great times. You can pick up your custom orders from 35 different cake collection points now. Check out online on the website which one's closest to your house. They also have 90 retail spots selling these now, so you can get them in like Apple Greens and loads of different garages and shops. It's a great time. I would highly recommend getting something St. Patrick's themed as well. This episode is coming out, I think, on the 16th. So tomorrow, when this comes out, 17th of March is St. Patrick's Day. Dougies are doing a load of Irish and St. Patrick's Day themed cupcakes and different wee treats. So get on over to the website, check them out in store. And thanks a million, Dougies, for sponsoring our pod. This week's episode of Back to the Features is sponsored by the fantastic Coffee House Bistro on the Stewartstown Road. This is just around the corner from where I grew up and was even highly recommended by my dad, which is really saying something because the man had very exacting and fussy tastes. So if you're in the West and you fancy maybe we pick me up or you're meeting someone for breakfast, they do all kinds of stuff. It's all reasonably priced as well. They do like fries, sandwiches, soup, pie and mash style dinners. It's brilliant. If you're stuck in the house, get on Just Eat because they're on there as well. You can get it ordered to your gaff or your work. Maybe you're on the way to work and you fancy a wee 5-piece fry. Get that for yourself. It's brilliant. I will say this. It's a great atmosphere in the place. There's always nice music on, but not too loud. There's nice people like also eating there and all. But see the staff in this place, they're absolutely second to none. The service is brilliant. Like I would highly recommend checking this place out, especially if you are in the market for a wee breakfast. It's brilliant. We love going there, Chloe and me. We go there pretty regularly. And it's brilliant for takeaway. They also do teas and coffees. They've won Best of the West loads of times. It's been open for over 20 years, and that's open that way for a good reason. They've also won Traveller's Choice on TripAdvisor. So listen, get over and check out Coffee House Bistro. And like I said, if you can't get there, check them out on Just Eat. Thanks for sponsoring the podcast. Welcome back for the final portion of this epic Back to the Features episode about Titanic with me, Kieran Bartlett, and the wondrous Chloe, and in the background, the unmiked Kev. If you can just hear somebody warbling in the background, it's Kev's penis. Now,
this next section is Lovingly Taken from Matilda.
Yeah.
The emotional part of the film, which is called The Chokey.
Yeah, so these are all the moments where it got us choked up. We won't be doing this one in every movie because it isn't applicable to every movie, but it definitely is the Titanic. Mate, I have about 7 of these, and I've time coded them.
Amazing.
What have you got?
Start.
The start?
No, you start.
Oh, sorry.
Have you got it?
What have you got? Start! Do you remember Multigrain Start, the cereal? Remember we actually...
No.
What?
Because I don't.
I used to buy it.
No, you didn't. We looked us discontinued years ago.
After having bought it for years, I couldn't get it, and then I'm not going to use your memory. I was trying to tell a story about the fact that it's been discontinued, and you just go, no, don't know it.
Yeah, but you know I didn't know what it was when you started looking for it.
What a wee dick. Yeah, do you know what? There's gonna be...
It's called Stop now.
It's gone, which is...
Multi-grain.
So I've written down...
Stop.
So Chloe's first weepy on this. I mean, it's absolutely boiling in here. Feel like I'm down below decks, being like, yeah, what you doing there? At impressions, that's 3 times. So Chloe wept after 17 minutes, which is a new record, really. You've never cried that early into it. When old bitch Rose gets given like her wee hair clip back and her wee mirror, and she looks at the back of the mirror and goes, and her hand, her rotten rubber, somehow paper skin though.
I'm gonna play this for you.
What?
When you're in your 70s and 80s.
I'm so rich and I hate the poor, so by then I'll have just transformed myself back into a young man. I'm gonna look like Billy Zane, right? So she has her old, anyway, and her turkey skin hand, right? And she goes, oh, this is exactly as it was the last time I saw it. And then she turns it around and goes, the reflection's changed a little though, right? Or the reflection has changed a bit. And Chloe starts crying.
She got a Mickey Mouse impression.
I know. Hello, Pluto. That's what she says when she turns the mirror around. She literally takes the mirror around and goes, the reflection has changed a bit. And she started crying like a child, right? 1 hour 20. The boat front. So that's the
part where people aren't allowed.
Yeah, and the only reason that he gets to it this time is because he's with Kate Winslet, who's a first-class passenger, and that is realistic because she would have been allowed to go there. So that bit when they do the kiss at the front of the boat.
That's choky for you.
Yeah.
Why?
Because they're on a fucking doomed cruise liner and they're gonna die, and I already know that he does die. Why is that sad? You were crying at fucking...
That's a good bit.
You were crying at an old woman going, I'm old. Yeah. And I'm not allowed to cry going, these are going to die. As James Cameron famously said...
Those are some strong emotions. Turned by them riding in the car, but choked up by them kissing.
Yours are strong emotions. Cry at old woman, but love them riding in the car.
I know. They're normal emotions.
I would have told him about that. He'd have loved it. I would have made it dirtier, right?
What's your next chokey?
2 hands around your neck, and 2 minutes later, I actually wept, which was the algae scarf on the boat. You know, the boat is just covered in algae. So like around 120.
Yes, right. Her scarf.
Around 120, they're having their kiss at the front of the boat. Young love's dream. You know, emotional high point in the movie. To that point, you know the boat's gonna sink. As James Cameron famously said, the whole story is Romeo and Juliet, a forbidden love set on a doomed cruise liner. And I'm not allowed to feel emotional at the moment where their love is at its zenith. So then it cuts to the actual Titanic at that point, and it made me sad because that's when she goes, Titanic wouldn't see daylight ever again, and there's algae all over the boat, and I wrote algae scarf because that's... Right, 1 hour 51, the boat will sink, and Andrew's going, you remember what I told you about the boats? He does a passable Northern Irish, or North of Ireland accent, doesn't he? He does a passable accent, doesn't he? Technically it was in 1912, so there was no such thing at that stage, Chloe. It was just all Ireland, anyway. So, but he does a passable, he's an American actor, that guy. I think he does a passable.
Oh yeah, he's legit.
Yep. Mm-hmm. So when he says, you remember what I told you about the boats, and you go, and if I have to explain why that's emotional, it's because a lot of people were going to die.
But not the better half.
Uh,
Which is also a line from the film.
Chloe loses it. Chloe loses
That's what Cal says.
What?
When Rose goes, do you realise how many people are going to die? And he goes, not the better half.
Oh, another great line from him is about the art, where he goes, like it'll be worth a lot more in the morning. Oh, you unimaginable bastard. Anyway, a great line. 2 hours and 19. Chloe turns to me, and she's literally covered in snatters and tears.
I brought in a roll of toilet roll before we even started because I knew every time I watched this, snatters.
And shouts, "It's because I'm in love!" And then has the balls to turn around to me on this podcast in front of you and goes, "Strong emotions, Kieran. You feeling a wee bit emotional today, Kieran?" Dick. Anyway, have you got any other ones? Did you do anything for the podcast or?
Listen. The second
do you know what?
We're
We're gonna change the name of this podcast next week. It's just gonna be called "I'm on my own now."
There's no more co-hosts.
Single seat in the cinema.
I wrote down here. Your man,
Well, you asked me. I'm in the middle of talking.
Victor Garber played Andrews. Go ahead.
My choky bit, other than all the music, was the part where she's looking up at Cal and Jack. Kieran.
Only for a little while. It's awful.
And the boat's going. She's finally got on a lifeboat.
Yep.
She's going down and looking up. It's going between the two shots, and then she just jumps.
Oh, just jumps back on the boat.
See
That's
that
wild.
part?
That's wild.
And Cal's freaking out. And then when Jack goes, "You're so stupid, Rose. You're mate." Choky.
What about the priest reading last rites to a load of people? That's choky as well.
Yeah.
And all the bit when that girl when they're on the rail up the top of the boat when the boat's going down and that girl falls off. Oh, that's awful. Kev's laughing at that point. Those bits are all awful.
So at least somebody's laughing.
Wasn't laughing. It was just black.
Good. Can we talk just for a minute about like who do you actually think is the best actor in this apart from Leo and Kate?
Sorry, could I just mention one thing that I think's very sad?
What?
Is when the fiddle player puts his fiddle back into the box and you're like, why? You're about to drown.
What do you want him to do? Throw his wee Stradivarius over the side and just go,
what do you need it for? What do you need it for? Use it as float.
Maybe that is what he was doing.
It's not.
Right, turn it around.
Bye.
Take the mic back off him. Can I just come in and say something that's sad? Who's your favourite actor in this apart from them two? Mine probably is Billy Zane, but I want a more obscure one. I also love Billy Zane's manservant, played by David Warner, who was Bob Cratchit in my favourite version of A Christmas Carol, George C. Scott, 1984.
A good bit of acting is when Rose realises that he's fucking handcuffed to the pipe, as it were.
Why have you got your hands down there? I'm handcuffed to my pipe. I'm sorry.
Is that our chubby bit?
I know, yeah.
The
family podcast.
She's running through the thing, finally bumps into somebody, and he won't help her. He's just grabbing at her. And she punches him. He goes, "To hell with you!"
Oh,
and runs away.
He deserves that though. He needs a thump. That guy.
He does.
Hit him.
But it was great acting.
From that guy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Is that not what you asked me?
Yeah. I was asking, is that who you were talking about?
Yeah.
We'll have wrinkles to iron out here, guys. Most of them are to do with Chloe's attitude. But listen, it'll be grand. So we'll move on from the choky. We're gonna talk. This is called WTFX.
Yeah, what the FX?
What the FX. So again, these ones in the last portion of the pod, these'll change as it's applicable, but the special effects in this film are unbelievable.
I just wrote not applicable because they're all amazing and
amazing.
Still stand today.
Yeah, like
you went to see the most recent Superman and said it was actually painful to watch.
Gosh, like just the worst.
Because it was the worst
FX. There's a CGI super dog in it, and somebody will probably go, actually he's called I Don't Care. I don't. Right, anyway. Like, that film was, this isn't about Superman, whatever it was called. Was it even, whatever that last one was called, with Nicholas Hoult playing Lex Luthor, he was decent in it. An awful film, and the effects were awful. And you can think of other movies that have come out, obviously, since then, that had famously bad special effects, like Die Another Day, the James Bond movie, has, like, some of the worst special effects I've ever seen, but, like, the special effects in this. I mean, James Cameron is a maniac, right? But he actually he invents what he needs. So like on Terminator 2, he went to special effects people and asked, was it possible to do a liquid, like a villain that's like made of liquid metal? How is it possible? And your mom was like, maybe how many, how long do you need it for? Like thinking, 12 seconds or something, or 20 seconds of this guy. And he's like, well, it's the main villain. Like I need like 20 scenes, And your mom's like, right, we'll do it. And then they invent how to do it. And if you watch Terminator 2 now, like that's 1992, that's even longer ago than this. And the effects are unbelievable. And then with this, the sheer scale of this is just off the charts even now. Like the boat, it isn't just the boat when it's sailing and all the like physical effects and like the set dressing and all is amazing. It's also just like when it starts coming apart and the actual iceberg and all, the shot amazing. Under the water of the iceberg hitting the boat still looks great.
No notes for James.
No notes on it. Like, I mean, what's your favourite bit with the effects?
Probably that part where the camera's like swooping in from the side and you're seeing all the people standing on it waving bye-bye.
I love when it's you're sort of, she's thinking about it and you're in the boat as it was and it opens. Guy opens the door and then it goes back to the reality of that where that actual door is.
Yeah.
That's just unbelievable. Like I think
the actual recreation that he has done. Like there was that part where at the start they've got that wee pincer robot lifting things out of the way.
Yeah.
And the fade in, so from as it is now to his recreation and the music's fading in on it.
Yeah.
That's
unbelievable.
Yeah.
Real.
Don't trigger Kieran now.
That's that's I don't like the mixing of the classes and that, but the so our last week section, or our second last section, is called Credits Roll, where we look for a funny credit that you would be gutted to tell your family, oh, I'm in Titanic, what are you playing? And
like when Joey plays Al Pacino's bum.
Friends. Like, so there's a guy in this who's called Bathroom Guy. That's his actual.
I don't know.
That's his character name. I can't think of Bathroom Guy.
No.
But he's in there.
Maybe it's like a deleted scene.
Yeah, he's in there, Bathroom Guy, and it makes me wonder.
Kieran's just rinsing his knife from when he stabbed Fabrizio,
I'm just in rinsing the knife from where I've cut ties with anybody under a certain income. I wondered, was Bathroom Guy in the bog in the Titanic offering lollies and aftershave? But that would be the role. I mean, I went through all the roles. That would be the role I would have been most gutted to be like, who are you, Bathroom Guy?
Also, you said a guy from Braveheart was in it.
Yeah, a guy, Sean Lawler, not the barber, an actor. He was Braveheart's dad. You know Braveheart's dad, the guy that dies at the start.
Oh,
William.
Yeah.
And I think he's actually potentially
who is
from
he in
here.
the Titanic?
Don't know, one of the crew, uncredited.
Right. Okay.
He's Argyle. Yeah. Well, Argyle, Brian Cox. Fuck off. That's what Uncle Argyle said in Braveheart whenever they told him his brother was dead and he had to look after William. Fuck off. That's something we shall have to remedy then. Oh, brilliant. But yeah, so Braveheart's dad also died on the Titanic. I love one thing about the Titanic I enjoy is when people relate it to football and they'll say like, David De Gea could have saved the Titanic, you know what I mean? Because he's a brilliant goalie. No.
Right, no, anyway, the first time ever.
Never heard that? No. And if you're a terrible goalie, you go, he could save a Word document. Right, anyway, so we're at the end of this first episode. So any other business? This is the last segment. Anything what do you want to send people away with, Chloe?
That I love you. You'll never be a second husband. You don't have to worry.
What's going here?
Now you can go back to loving Rose.
Unbelievable. I was not expecting that. It's hit me in the chokey. Here. Mine was just going to be, I was just going to do a Billy Zane line. You've kind of sunk me. So no, well, it's been a lot of fun. Thanks for saying that's very lovely. So
Kev's just withered away in the corner.
This is the emotional apex of the episode. So, thanks for joining us here on this first episode of Back to the Features. We will be back next week covering another one of our top films. If you have any suggestions,
it won't be a disaster movie.
It won't be. It'll be a more fun one. Something crushing like Shawshank Redemption or something. But here, listen. Why don't you write in the comments or wherever if you have suggestions for films, and we'll not do them because we've already picked the first 10. But listen, we'll pretend we will. We'll pretend to engage with you. Comment, like, and subscribe, all that stuff. And we'll see you in the next one. Take it easy. Bye.